Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. They'll see San Jose taking on Kansas City. You take a look at Kansas City. Because they're the second seed, they'll have home court advantage through the next 2 rounds.
And this is the payoff for the work you put in during the regular season, getting to play this deciding game in your own building. And these fans, I'm telling you, are ready to carry them.
So San Jose will get the first possession. Now we'll look at San Jose's starting lineup. ABC is out there with Evans, and it's McKinney in at the small forward. Here's Caboclo, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be made for that. This time, doesn't work out.
Peterson off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Rab from downtown. Here's Moore, and he uses the glass on the layup. Moore's got his first bucket of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Cherry can't get it to go.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
Here's Harvey. Here's Rab. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Here he is doing it again.
It's Evans on the wing. Over Harvey. Nice shot by Evans.
Using his height advantage, he gets a clean look from the mid-range.
For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Caboclo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
3-pointer. Cherry shot is good. ABC's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. For Kansas City, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Moore passes to Carter. Evans outside. Takes a shot at the elbow. A rebound by Rab. Kansas City leading by 3. Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, guys. He told me he wants his guys to get to the rim. He said, we have to put our athleticism on display and have a little fun out there. Look for them to attack the front of the rim relentlessly, Kevin, and try to score in the paint. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And Kansas City making a change here. Dorsey's checked in. Goes back up. Lays it up off the glass.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Rab the pass to Moore. Carter kicks to Moore. He lobs it up.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Timeout.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. So timeout called here, the first for San Jose.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Clavel, he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Carter. Hunter kicks to Dorsey. 1:24 left in the first quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
1:22 left to play here in the first. Passes it to Rab. 6 to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Harper. Some nice ball movement by San Jose. And Lee with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pass to Dorsey. To the paint. Out to Carter. Off target from three-point range. San Jose trails by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Clavel. To the left wing. Buries it down low. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rab. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Rab's got 9. And so it's the home team with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
Here's Dorsey. They've got Rab. ABC is out there with ABC. And it's Hunter in at the center position. Pass to Rab. Here's ABC. Just 5 to shoot. And that one drops for him. ABC's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Kansas City. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for San Jose, we've got Lee, and it's Cleveland in at the shooting guard.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
To the inside, deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Harvey's checked in for Kansas City. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's ABC. Sweet little floater. ABC's got the lead up to 8 now for Kansas City.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Cherry. Got a hand on it. Here's Rab. He's got 9. And the pass to Harvey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Kansas City shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Kansas City. Harvey. Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for Kansas City. ABC comes in for Hunter. And it's Caboclo in for Ram. Both good from the line that time. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Timeout called, San Jose.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Once again, Team Dancers.
And it's San Jose with the ball, trailing by 10. Here's Evans, and another miss by San Jose. And Kansas City shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Kansas City shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
San Jose trails by 13. Lee finds Evans. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to McKinney to halt the run, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Not sure who designed that play, but he makes it count.
Pass to Caboclo from downtown. Here's Moore, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And Kansas City leads by 13.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Cherry over Harvey. Misses off the left iron. Here's ABC, and the three ball is good. ABC's got 10.
He cannot be contained right now. The hoop keeps getting bigger and bigger for him with each made shot.
Evans passes to Peterson. Back to Evans. Releases. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Caboclo. He has 6. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. McKinney passes to Cherry. To the middle. Moore with the steal. Down low. Pass to Harvey. Down low. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Clock at 6. Here's Caboclo, and he goes in for the dunk.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Cherry. Evans outside. Inside.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Caboclo, the pass to Harvey. Shoots the three. San Jose grabs the miss. Evans outside. 23 seconds left now here in the second. The pass to Peterson. Over Moore. No dice from the high post.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Caboclo. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the home team, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in.
only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Checking out Kansas City. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders. They came out aggressive, going after those rebounds, and they were piling it up. I think they wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they're going to be nearly impossible to stop if they're playing that way.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
I got him. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. ABC really making a difference here.
Played like a man on fire in that first half. I gotta say, his performance has come out of the blue and at the most opportune time for his team.
You know what? He just looks motivated out there. He's a competitor, and he knows how crucial this game is.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Rab is out there with ABC, and it's ABC. Then there's Carter, and it's Caboclo in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Doesn't go that time. Evans, right side. From 13 feet, it goes down. Evans has got the first points to start out the third quarter for San Jose. Here's Rab. He's got 9. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Jose. 15-point game. From the stripe, and San Jose tacks on 2 more.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Passes to Caboclo. Throws it up high, and then Carter with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Timeout called San Jose.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
Kicks it to Evans. Pass to McKinney. Oh, good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Carter outside. The dish to Moore, and that one is good. Moore's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Evans kicks to McKinney. Kicks it out to Evans. 17-foot shot on the way.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Harvey. Carter outside. The pass to Caboclo. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
When you have a huge lead, it's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that trap.
And another miss by San Jose.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Moore lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For San Jose, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. 1:52 left to play here in the third.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
Here's Caboclo. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called, San Jose.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Passes it to Clavel. And the layup's good off the glass.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Kansas City leading by 20. Carter kicks to Dorsey. Pass to Rab. 54 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. A fadeaway. San Jose grabs the miss.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play. Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
Carter kicks to Dorsey. Pass to Hunter. Now here is Carter. He's tightly guarded. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
San Jose trails by 20.
And quarter's almost over. You don't want to give the ball back here.
Gotta be smart about it. Even if you miss, you want to leave no time on the clock.
With 4 seconds on the clock, the shot, no good.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
And so it's the home team closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. So on the floor for San Jose, they've got Harper, and it's Lee in at the 3 slot. Goes up to the stripe. Hunter grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now Carter. Now the pass to Rab. Misses the 3.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
Here's Clavel. Passes it to Cleveland. 6 to shoot. San Jose needs to get off a shot here. No good from Lee. Kansas City leading by 20. To the inside.
absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Pass to Cleveland. And that's out of bounds. San Jose will retain possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Pass to Harvey. Nice ball movement by Kansas City.
Is it any surprise that he's been hitting everything out there? You want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
For San Jose, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And the pass to Peterson. Here's Clavel. Over in the corner, Lee. Nailed from three-point land.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Caboclo. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Timeout called, San Jose.
Ladies and gentlemen, men's team. Jerry.
It's intercepted. Carter kicks to Caboclo. Passes it to Rabb. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's two competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Here's Cherry. Pass to Peterson. Here's McKinney. To the paint. 11 feet away. Good work defensively by Carter. Kansas City leading by 23. Pass to Caboclo. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Kansas City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for ABC.
You know, as the game tonight evolved, he really put the team on his back. He was aggressive, effective, and the defense, they weren't able to adjust.
Here's McKinney. Count that bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Carter, the pass to Harvey. Peterson grabs the miss. Here's Cherry. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.